School's Computer Club initiative, promoting creativity, innovation and entrepreneurship.
I don't want to use these robots. I want to change my robots. I want to change my robots. I have options to change my robots. For me, I like using this particular robots. Now, this is the M-bot. This is the M-bot robot that most of us used to know. This is the M-bot robot. Let me use this one. This brown robot. This is the Dyson robot. So you can see that the robot has changed. So get used to a particular robot. Don't just be changing robots. After you have done a lot of code, you now change to a particular robot. It's going to affect the actions of that robot. So don't just use any robot you like. I'm trying to magnify that screen. So just be patient. Okay, my screen is magnified. So to perform this action, the first thing is I have to perform this straight line. Now this point is a turning point. So when I'm moving from ear to ear, I must go at high speed. At high speed. So it will save your time. It will save your time. High speed. So I can use high speed of L is maybe 1000. L means left power speed, while arrow means right power speed. So I can have 1000 just to perform this task from ear to ear. So let me now perfect that. So I come here now, I drag my code. At some other times you will see purely JavaScript here. So I drag my code and I type 1000. Sorry, don't mind my internet. I type 1000 and I type 1000 here. So now if your speed is already high, you have to be careful about the timing. So if you have high speed, you reduce your timing. So you click. So watch what happens to that robot now. This is run code and this is stop code. Now, can you see now? So because I am using high speed, I have to reduce the timing. I have to reduce the timing to something like 3. I have to use it like to 3. I will see check what Sheifumi did. So I'm trying to get to this point. So let me increase it to 3 points. And this task is supposed to be finished. It's supposed to be finished within, let me see the timing. The timing is supposed to be finished within 2 minutes. Let me use 3.5. So I will try to be here. So I'll go to the next code. Now, because my robot is turning to the left. My robot is turning to the left here. My screen is getting dirty. My robot is turning to the left here. Priscilla, I will send you out of the class. It's turning to the left. So the value of the speed that we adjust is this one. If I see you writing on this screen, I will send you out. I will have to reduce the value of the left speed. And I can decide to use something like, don't mind my system. So I can decide to use something like 10. But if I'm at a turning point, my timing must reduce. Sorry, my timing must reduce. So let me use 1. So at the turning point, you don't have to turn at high speed. You see, but I would prefer to use -10 for the same action. And let's see what happens. Okay, let me increase the turning time to 1.5. So the problem now is from this point. So I give it 3 then. What's happening? What's the turn? Awo Moko Korede. I'm seeing your hand. My internet is somehow slow. Okay. So I have to use my time to increase the turning. My internet is slow. I want to, okay. Let me make it 2, or 2 is too much. So that's the reason why we ask you, okay, so that 2 is too much. That's the reason why we ask you to subscribe to the platform so that you can get used to the kind of mission tasks you are going to perform. So we don't want any student to be complaining about, we want everything to be transparent. We want everybody to prepare. You can see it's now ready. So I don't need to go and drag another code. I can just duplicate because I performed a similar task. I can just duplicate. So when you have a straight line motion like this, you run at high speed. That's where you have more score. So this one to the robot this time around is turning to the right. So I may duplicate this one, but I must be cognizant of the fact that I'm turning right. So this one will be minus 10. Why this one should be 50? So the other way around. So let me try it and run again. Okay, so I have to reduce this one to 2.7 so that I will not be, because the robot, the AI is trying to, is seeing the way I'm turning with difficulty. So it may not score me. So I have to keep within the middle, I have to keep within the middle of the amazing board. My system is seriously, it's not supposed to be like that. Let me, sorry. I think that one is okay. So I know that for me to get to this point, I have to now bring in another code. I mustn't run too fast at this point. I mustn't run too fast. And if I want to, the robot will turn left here. So I can decide to have 30 here, uh, and I will now have something like 1.2 here and run. Sorry, it's my internet that is dragging. That is why it is waiting like that. It's not supposed to be slowed down like that. Okay. Supposed to continue moving. Supposed to continue moving. Okay, I think it's better now. Okay, so I was only trying to turn around that side. Let me just increase it to 2. That would be too sharp. Okay, so I want to continue from there. Let me make it 3. So you have to continue studying the way the robot behaves, and don't mind my internet. So my internet is the one that is dragging. Hmm. My code is already set, but my system is dragging. Please, during the week, if you have any issues or challenges, let me know. But make sure that you are doing your tasks because we'll be seeing it from our server, how you are performing your tasks. Okay. So I can even now make it 5 so that it will just move in straight like that. This will fail on me. I'm seeing you the way you are annotating. No. So you can see that I navigated just easily like that. I can make it 6. I can make it 6. So that's a perfect way of just turning around. I can make it 6 or 6.5. So I'll just finish that mission task straight away. Osaze, don't worry. After the class, you'll be getting your. Oh, okay. So let me just make it 6.5. So it will just complete the task. So you can see that I used 1, 2, 3, 4, just 5 lines of code. You see, some students will be using 10 lines of code and they have not finished solving the problem. So today we just use 3 or 5 lines of code and they are through solving the problem. And the AI will grade you based on your critical thinking skill. You can see now that task has been successfully done. So when you see the AI playing for you like that, so this task is 45 45 points, and I think that's the highest point for that. Okay.
School's Computer Club Initiative, promoting creativity, innovation and entrepreneurship.